Hey there. Let's go ahead and get this thing going. Hey, so it's right now it is 4:24 on a Friday on the 24th. And this morning I was listening to a podcast called Talking Too Loud with Chris Savage from Wistia. Wistia is a platform that we've been using for videos for a really long time. And there's a lot of really great features and why we use that, and probably need to spend a whole video just talking about why we use that platform, how we've kind of customized it throughout our platform, and some of the really cool new features that are built into the Wistia platform so that video can actually show right up inside of ChatGPT and other AI platforms. Really, really cool stuff. But the video that I was listening to, the podcast that I was listening to this morning, was speaking about creating a content-based brand. And that's one of the things that Wistia as a company has deployed over the last 10 or 15 years to brand themselves. And it's really something that we've strived to do as a company with Entice. And that's why I do these videos, so I can kind of share all of the information about Entice 360, potentially to just create more awareness of what we do for our dealers. So when they are ready to potentially make a decision, that we become top of mind. And that's kind of the whole goal about what I do with these videos, why I create the videos, is so I can help create a content brand. But what really it comes down to as well is I love this idea so much that what I've created with Entice 360 as a website platform really is a content brand that we give to dealers to use. So with our tools and technologies, we know that our goal is to convert more website visitors to leads, to entice customers to go through a specific lead funnel where we can use our digital marketing to drive website traffic, enter those customers into a purchase funnel. They go through, they convert to a lead, and then we want to move that customer to a dealership showroom, and we use our redemption certificates or our certificate strategy to bridge the gap between what happens on a dealership website and what happens in a dealership showroom. So all of these things really are interconnected, and the goal with this really is to deploy a content brand that we can associate with a car dealership. So as we kind of break this down, let's just talk about what our core takeaways are with what we're calling Express360. Express360 is going to include our Express Test Drive, our Express Cash Offer, our Shopper Express trademark, and our Credit Score Express. Each one of these content brands individually is something that is associated with the technology that we put on a dealership website, which ties back to advertising that we deploy to start customers to go through these conversion funnels. So Express Test Drive. This is where we can leverage our lead maker technology, where a customer can schedule a VIP test drive, and we can even incentivize that customer with a $25 Visa reward card. The goal here, the promise, the emotion that we're trying to create with Express Test Drive is that your time matters. Mr. and Mrs. Customer, your time matters. That's why we want you to schedule an Express VIP appointment for an Express Test Drive. So our goal with Express Test Drive is exactly that. Then we go to Express Cash Offer, a real offer really fast. So just like Carvana, CarMax, AutoNation, other large volume used car and new car dealers, that we want to be able to provide a real offer in real time. And we do that with Express Cash Offer. And we've had some videos recently about our Express Cash Offer technology, and that's exactly what we do. So the goal is real offer, real fast. And when we deploy content around there, those are the kind of the key elements. Shopper Express, where we want customers to be able to really control their car deal. We just talked about this the other day with Deal Maker and the ability to prepare a 9-payment grid worksheet, giving the customers transparency into the process, having them control their entire car deal or buying experience. And then Credit Score Express. The goal here is, hey, Mr. and Mrs. Customer, know before you go, right? Before you come to the dealership, why don't you just go ahead and get pre-qualified? Get your real FICO score, get pre-qualified, and then you can rest at ease, and we can make the process that much easier. So this is the concept around Express360. Express Test Drive, Express Cash Offer, Shopper Express, and Credit Score Express. The foundation of this, which is kind of I'm not going to claim this as what we created. This is some of the things that I picked up on the podcast I was listening earlier today. The 5 Ps: the problem, positioning, principles, premise, and packaging. So what is the problem? Well, the problem is car buying today feels slow, uncertain, outdated. Customers crave instant gratification, but also trust and transparency. So that's kind of a big idea, right? That is the brand that dealerships want to be able to communicate to customers, potential customers. Choose us because we are going to make it transparent, that we're going to gain your trust, that we're going to make it easy, we're going to make it fast, we're going to deal with real information. So we're going to kind of crack open this idea that the traditional buying process is slow, but we're fast, that it is outdated, but we're modern, that you want instant gratification, we're going to give it to you. And we're going to, at the same time, we're going to provide trust and transparency into the overall process. Number 2, positioning. This is where we can solve for speed and trust. So what is the difference? We don't just speed up the process, we remove friction and we add confidence. God, I love that. We remove friction and we add confidence. That is the meaning behind content branding and what dealerships can do with Express360. They can take our Express360 brand, apply it to their dealership. So XYZ Honda, Shopper Express. XYZ Honda, Express360. Credit Score Express, Express Cash Offer. So it's like a brand in a box that we can apply to a dealership, and the dealership can make it their own. So the principles is that what we believe, right? We believe buying a car should be easy as buying an iPhone. We believe that transparency beats pressure. We believe that customers deserve control. We believe that technology should create connection, not confusion. So these principles are what's going to drive the tone, the voice, and the way that we communicate this brand message to customers. So when they are thinking about buying a car, they think about your dealership. Just like if you're thinking about maybe a new website, you think about Entice and Entice 360. All right, so moving on to number 4, premise. So again, these are just elements built into the 5 Ps for Entice, Express360 brand, and how you can apply it to your dealership. So number 4, the premise of this is, hey, life moves fast. Your car buying should too. This becomes an overall creative premise to how we create the assets. And then every story, every short form video, every dealer spot spotlight will tie back to this. And I'm going to give you some examples of exactly what we do and how we create this content brand and how we can deploy it for our dealers. And then finally, number 5, packaging, our content creation engine. I'm talking with my hands again today, so probably I'll get some knucklehead make some negative comment on my video is what's wrong with this guy's hands. Nothing is wrong with my hands. I just happen to move them a lot, especially when I'm talking and when I'm communicating and when I'm excited. And I'm excited about the idea of Express360 as a content brand that car dealerships can use in their marketplace. And that's, as we think about this too, and why don't I just drink my coffee a little bit here? It's already been 10 minutes, right? Entice360, as a company, Entice, we provide full website solutions with all of these tools built in so we can deliver upon this content brand promise. And we support it with digital advertising, search, social, display, video, CTV, conquest email, conquest display, and retargeting display. When a dealership chooses to do business with us, we're not looking to have 5,000 dealership clients. We're not looking to be the next largest website provider. We want to create a group of dealers that create some separation in their marketplace. So we're not going to have one Entice360 dealer be right next door to another Entice360 dealer. We're looking for dealer partners that are really trying to create some separation and looking for a company that is going to work hand in hand with them and be their website, digital, marketing partner. It's exactly what we are, what we do, what we love, what our passion is. Anyways, let's go ahead and keep on going. So the packaging is our content creation engine. This is what we use to generate all of the content that can evolve super fast and that we can take dealers' specials offers and create a ton of different assets that we can deploy through all of our digital platforms. We're going to look at some of that in the remaining time that I have with you. So let's go ahead and just start there. This idea of a content brand using Express360 for Express Test Drive, Express Cash Offer, Shopper Express, and Credit Score Express. And to do that, I'm going to go ahead and just share my screen. Well, as you can see up over here, right there, I got Frankenstein with me today. All right, so first of all, let's go ahead and look at some of the different assets that we create, and we're going to look at Express360, our preview tool. I'm going to look at one of our dealers. Let's just pick, let's pick these guys here. I'm going to look at our Express images. So what we're looking at here is all of the assets that we create to help create this content brand. First of all, we're going to look at Credit Score Express. Our goal, again, is to create fun, to create transparency, to remove the friction and add credibility. So we can do that with our Credit Score Express, where we can get the customer pre-qualified and the customer can get their FICO score. The FICO score is going to add that transparency. The FICO score is going to add that credibility. Doing it fast is going to make it instant. Getting pre-qualified is going to make it easy. So you can see how all of these elements of our 5 Ps are woven through this asset that we've created right here. Get personalized financing, get your next vehicle quick and easy on your terms, Credit Score Express, get pre-qualified, get your FICO score, provide contact information, get pre-qualified instantly with no impact to your credit bureau, no social security number, date of birth needed, and then Schofield Honda. So we branded this with the dealerships, we branded it with Honda, and we made it about making it quick and easy. Next one right here, shopping for a ride, Credit Score Express. Get pre-qualified, get your FICO score, Schofield Honda. So this is all brand content brand elements. So this one is out with the old, in with the new. Credit Score Express, get pre-qualified, get your FICO score. So trade in your old vehicle, get your new vehicle. But let's start with getting pre-qualified. Get pre-qualified, and then you can see here we're providing the real FICO score at Credit Score Express. Very simple, but we have these key branding elements laced through these ads. So we have this idea of express, this idea of fast, this idea of easy, transparency. We make financing fast and easy. Credit Score Express, get pre-qualified, get your FICO score, blah, 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 blah. Dealership branding. Schofield Honda, get your credit score super fast. Credit Score Express, get pre-approved. So what's really cool about this is what you're going to find is that we have tons and tons and tons of variation. We talked about that yesterday with Facebook. I had a conversation with the Facebook Auto team about creative diversification and creative fatigue. If a dealership is only running a handful of ads over and over and over and over, the system itself is going to get fatigued and it's going to stop sending ads. So if you're an advertising agency, if you're a Facebook marketer working for a dealership, you're in a dealership, you're running the Facebook ads account, and you're wondering why you're not able to get more reach, you're wondering why you're not able to get more impressions, you're wondering why the expense, the cost per result, it continues to go up. The reason that is because of creative fatigue, that you don't have enough creative diversification. This gives you that. Get pre-qualified real fast, get pre-qualified, get your FICO score. And you can see, again, we're tying into the branding that we've created, this content brand that we've created that we can have dealerships adopt and make their own. And we do that with an Express360 website. I'm going to continue to go through a handful of these. So, hey, you got 2 minutes, let's get pre-qualified. Find your vehicle you want, get pre-qualified, get your score, find your next vehicle. Credit Score Express, see your FICO score range, instantly get your buying power, no impact to your credit score. Out with the old, in with the new, so you can see the themes that we're doing here. Hey, we make financing fast and easy, getting a new vehicle, and then you can see that we're leveraging our pre-approval certificates. So that becomes part of the whole marketing. So this is the marketing. And then if I can, I'll go ahead and share this screen here. And then check this out. So we see 706 to 726. We can see that they're oops. I wonder why that... it does not look like I'm sharing that screen properly. Okay, so we're going to skip that. I don't know why my technology is not working today. So we're going to go back to this screen. Anyways, I could actually even show you. Let's go here. So this is that certificate right there. So that is our Credit Score Express. You can see I got a check right there at the bottom. We got the credit score range up at the top. That is what they get after they complete this is what they get after they complete the Credit Score Express loan maker technology, and we convert that customer into a lead. All right, let's go back over here. All right, so personalized financing, Credit Score Express, shopping for a new ride, out with the old and with the new. So you're seeing that we're creating multiple different sizes. So we have multiple different placement opportunities for all of these ads. Credit Score Express, we make financing fast and easy. Get your credit score super fast. Boom, 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 boom. And then we also have the same in a 1200 by 628. Shopping for a new ride, out with the old and with the new, Credit Score Express, get pre-qualified. You can see all of these are designed to be co-branded with a dealership's brand. And it all is something that we've built to work all together seamlessly. Content branding. I mean, how cool is that? Now, I'm going to go through a couple of, actually... Okay, so now this is Express Cash Offer. Same type of branding, different messaging. Get a cash offer for your vehicle in 2 minutes. Say hello to Express Cash Offer. You can trade in your old car for a new one or sell it to us. Either way, we'll buy your car even if you don't buy from us. That's branding. That is a campaign. That is what's going to drive a customer to visit a dealership website and get a real offer. This is what elevates a dealership from what to traditional, typical, bad car dealership advertisements and moves them and elevates them up to creating this content brand and delivers upon the promise that we make in our marketing when the customer visits the dealership website, and then finally once the dealership visits the dealership showroom. So again, let me just kind of reiterate how that actually works. So our goal here, the foundation is the positioning that we want to use is our difference. ABC Honda. We don't just speed up the process, we remove the friction and add confidence. Car buying feels slow, uncertain, and outdated. Customers crave instant gratification, but also trust and transparency. That's what we're going to deliver. Again, what do we believe? We believe that buying a car should be as easy as buying an iPhone. We believe that transparency beats pressure. We believe that customers deserve control. We believe that technology should create connection, not confusion. These are going to be the principles of the tone of the advertising that we create. And then when a customer visits a dealership website, for example, if they click on that we'll buy your car, and we drop that customer right here on the we want to buy your car, get a real offer in real time. Customer can enter in their VIN, their state, and their miles, or they can just click right here and say, I got a 2021. I'll just pick one of these. Let's say it's an Acura NSX. Yeah, that'd be nice to have, right? Get value. This is going to open up I'm sorry. There you go. Let's say I come here, I click on that ad, I get dropped off on the We Buy Your Car Express Cash Offer page. A lot of great information. Selling your car should be fast and easy. That's what they saw in the advertisement. They clicked, they got dropped off here. We have branding around, we'll buy your car even if you don't buy from us. Get your offer, sell or trade, get a check. Here's our promise. Out with the old, in with the new. Express Cash Offer kind of explains the entire process, even gives an example of what the redemption or the Express Cash Offer appraisal certificate looks like. So now I'm here and I enter in, got 2021. Let's say I got a Honda Passport Sport. I'm going to get my value. Automatically, I start to go through the process. So I'm building on the overall value of the Express Cash Offer and building value on how the customer can get a real offer in real time. And so, for example, let's say we click on this video. Let's just go ahead and watch this. I'm going to zoom up here a little bit. Let's watch this video. 53 seconds. And I'll drink my coffee.
Selling your car should be fast and easy. Say hello to Express Cash Offer. You can trade in your old vehicle for a new one or sell it to us. Either way, we'll buy your vehicle, even if you don't buy from us. You can get an Express Cash Offer for your trade-in that's good for 7 days. Here's how it works. Just upload some interior and exterior photos of your vehicle, along with a photo of your VIN and one of the odometer. Our professional used vehicle appraisers will review the information and provide you with an Express Cash Offer in just minutes. After a quick on-site inspection of your vehicle, we'll hand you a check, or you can trade it in for a new ride. With Express Cash Offer, we'll even take care of paying off your loan if you have one. Selling your car should be fast and easy, and with Express Cash Offer, it is.
All right, so Express Cash Offer. Now, let's go ahead and come over here. Now I have this working. You can see my hand working right here. So this is the certificate. So again, let's follow me through. We create a brand, a content brand. We associate that brand with a dealership. We create all of those different assets that we can use on social media marketing and other assets. A customer clicks on that. They get to a dealership website. The promise is you're going to get a real offer in real time. In 2 minutes, you're going to have an offer. And then what we do is we deliver upon that. They go through the system online. They get one of these. This is a value certificate with a real offer for their vehicle based on how they rated their vehicle, and we provide them with a check for that vehicle with all of the images. So this is delivering upon the promise that we make in the advertising. Now you need to deliver upon the promise when the customer comes into the dealership showroom. So I schedule an appointment, I come into the dealership and I say, hey, I was on your website and I got an Express Cash offer. I would like to finish the quick on-site inspection that is necessary. And if you've been paying attention and you've been watching my videos over the last couple weeks, another thing that we talked about is how you should be communicating with customers after they convert into a lead. And to that end, what we shared was one of our tools, which I'll come back over here and get that pulled up for you. We call it Echo. And this is where you can actually build the Express Cash offer phone call script. So my name is David Farmer. My phone number is 727-514-2097. My customer's name in this case, let's see, who do we have here? Oh, okay. So I have it as David Farmer. So we're not going to use that. We're going to say this is one of our test customers, Carrie Abate. Dealership name is ABC Honda. And the vehicle I'm trading in just happens to be a 2023 Acura MDX. Generate script. So now this is the call that I can be making to the customer that just converted to a lead on the dealership website. Hey, is this Carrie Abate? Great. This is David Farmer with ABC Honda. Am I catching you at a good time? Excellent. Thanks again for visiting our website and requesting an Express Cash offer on your 2023 Acura MDX. Here's what happens next. I'd like to invite you down for a VIP Express appraisal appointment. We'll inspect your vehicle, we'll validate your offer, and we'll go over all of your options, whether you're looking at selling or trading. Would some time today work for you, or would tomorrow be better? And I continue to go through that. The customer doesn't answer the call. And then I go say, okay, I'm going to leave a voicemail. I'm going to generate this script. Hey, Carrie Abate, this is David Farmer with ABC Honda. I'm reaching out about your recent Express Cash offer request for your 2023 Acura MDX. I'd love to invite you in for a quick appointment to review the offer and get your vehicle appraised in person. Give me a call or text at 727-514-2097. I've got openings today and tomorrow and would love to get you scheduled. Again, this is David Farmer with ABC Honda. Looking forward to speaking to you soon. Now, after I leave that voicemail, I grab and generate a SMS script. I copy this and I text it over to the customer. It says, hey, Carrie, this is David Farmer with ABC Honda. Thanks for requesting your Express Cash offer for your 2023 Acura MDX. Let's get your VIP appraisal appointment scheduled. Would today or tomorrow work better? Reply here and I'll lock it in. Need directions? And then I'm going to send an email. Now, of course, we sent an email with this redemption certificate through the Express Cash offer technology. The lead hit your dealership CRM. That probably sent an automated responder. Who cares? Do this too. This is the generate script. Here is the email. Copy it, paste it right in whatever your email CRM system is. Thanks for visiting ABC Honda website and requesting your Express Cash offer for your 2023 Acura MDX. I'd love to invite you in for a quick appraisal appointment so we can inspect your vehicle and validate your offer, whether you're looking at selling it outright or trade it in towards something new? Do you prefer today or tomorrow? Boom, 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 boom. Now, why is this all important? Well, the importance is when you're developing a content brand strategy around making it easy, creating, building trust, adding transparency in the process, the way that you advertise should match what happens on the dealership website. What happens on the dealership website should match on how we're communicating with that customer and scheduling an appointment. When they come into the dealership, it should also match. So it really, you are delivering upon what we created with our advertising. We could spend a lot more time on this. I'm going to get things wrapped up. Express360, available for you, for your dealership. We are a Honda and Acura certified provider. We work with Kia dealerships, a CDJR dealership. There's other dealerships that would have the ability to choose to work with us. If you're one of them, give me a text. You know my number. Otherwise, you'll find this video and many others on entice.com.